we're out in our pasture following the goats around with a camera so that you guys can meet our goats. Sounds fun, right? We're also going to be trimming some hooves, and what else are we doing? Yeah, we're going to give some goats vitamins. Yeah, we're going to check everybody out because it's not freezing. Yay. They're going to be super cooperative on camera, I'm sure. This is fun. This is Jingle. She's a Nigerian Dwarf goat. She was a bottle baby, so she's super friendly. She is, how old is Jingle, Molly?
3 years old.
Jingle is 3 years old, and hopefully she'll have some babies in April. This right here is Belle. Belle's Jingle's twin sister. I don't know why she's leaving. I guess she doesn't like the camera, but she's also due in April with her third pregnancy. The last two were single bucklings, so hopefully this is it for her. What do you think, Belle? What do you think about triplet doelings? Hi, Belle. Okay, Molly's going to get Fiona. Fiona is another Nigerian Dwarf goat. She's small and about 3 years old, and she had a single buckling last year. Hopefully she'll have another baby in April. She's got really pretty blue eyes, and she's running away. Snow here is half Nigerian Dwarf, half something else. We aren't really sure what she is, but she's one of our best milk goats. That's why she stays. We've had her since she was a little baby. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to hear us over the turkeys. But we're going to show you our goat hoof trimming supplies. I'm going to hand them to Molly. Okay. Our goat hoof trimming supplies. We have leather gloves, hoof trimmers that are also basically like garden clippers. You can get those from our Amazon store. And a mini, I believe it's called a rasp. It's like a cheese grater for hooves, and it's small. So it's good for the smaller goats. Snow is actually one of our biggest goats, and we're going to trim her hooves now. Belle up on the milk stand now to get her hooves trimmed. So let's see if we can show you a little bit of that process. Okay, so to start we hold her hooves up, and she's cooperating, and clean out the dirt. I don't know if you're going to be able to see any of this. I wear these gloves because I have had a goat kick while doing this and sliced my thumb open, so that wasn't fun.
Yeah, and I'm not wearing gloves, so I think my hands.
Yes. She should be wearing gloves also, because it's the hoof trimmers that are dangerous, really. Yeah. She's a Nigerian Dwarf, and a small one at that. Anyway, your goal here is just to level off the hoof and get rid of all the overgrown stuff. That one isn't even that great, but it'll do. Let me get the other one. All right, hoof number 2. Okay, we're getting ready to let Jingle out. She's like, where's my snacks? So Jingle she is nice and fluffy too. I'm going to use her as an example to show you like the warm coat maybe that goats get in the winter. They grow cashmere under their regular fur. You see all that white fluffy stuff in her black coat? Woo, my camera's being crazy. Anyway, see all the white
White
soft
under there.
stuff. They get really soft in the winter and get this nice warm undercoat. And in the spring, we brush all that out and they shed it all over everything. But until then, they stay nice and warm. Here's our turkey who knows how to fly over fences, yet has got himself on the opposite side of the fence from his ladies. And he's not super happy about it, and neither are they. So they're very noisy right now. So these are our babies from this spring. That's Tinkerbell on the left and Lily on the right. And they're in here with their buddy. Oh, they're all coming up to me. With their buddy June. June is a year older than them, but about the same size. Actually, now a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But June is just hi June. June is a sweetheart. She's very small.
She's kind of scrawny at the moment.
Well, she's always small. She's a Nigerian dwarf, and we have no intentions of breeding her because she will just never be big enough. So now we're back at the baby pasture, as we're currently calling it. Even though Jasmine's not a baby, and I guess we took June out of here today. So June's not in here, but the other two are babies. Jasmine is almost 2 years old. As you may have noticed, Jasmine is missing not only her horns, which those were Tuesday horned as a baby by her previous owners. Don't get your nose stuck. But she has no ears either. No ears like doesn't have ears like these guys. And she does have ears. Let me see if I can show you. You're just gonna eat my finger. Okay. So I have no idea if you can see her ears or not. Now you can see her ears. They're just really tiny and curled up on the side of her head. We don't really know why La Manchas have pretty much no ears, but it doesn't affect them otherwise. If you breed them with a goat that has normal ears or these kind of ears, these are airplane ears. That's I don't know if that's a real term or not, but then you get little elf-eared goats that have these little curved tiny ears, and they're cute. So we'll see what her babies look like. We're hoping she'll have babies this spring. She was in with Chip, our Nigerian dwarf buck. We'll have mini La Manchas. And there's Bootsy. Bootsy. All right, now we're walking over to our north pasture, as we call it. These are all of our fainting goats. They're all staring at us like, are you bringing us cookies? Yeah, we didn't bring cookies, guys. So we've got Dottie on the left here. Dottie's the queen of this realm. That's Brownie. Obviously, she's brown. She's Dottie's half-sister and the same age as her, so they're both kind of in charge here. There's Apple, who likes to go under fences, and that's why she's got that piece of plastic on her horns. She could probably have it taken off now, but she's normally like completely black. It's kind of fun to see her with her winter coat. She's got such thick cashmere that she looks like gray. And it's Anna in between. Anna is Dottie's daughter, who's 2 years old. So they have the same blue eyes, you can see. Hi, Dottie. Yeah, Dottie thinks that she's going to get cookies.
Because she was born in the middle of the night, and it was like spitting ice.
Yes, it was. She was born on the coldest day in April 2 years ago, and yeah, at 3 a.m. And she had a little bit of trouble with adjusting to life, it being so cold. So we decided that we'd name her Anna, because we kind of had a Disney princess theme going with our goats that year, and the cold bothered her. So anyway, it was fun. Our other goat baby from that year is around here somewhere. She's Ella. She's Brownie's daughter, but she takes after there she is. Hi, Ella. Ella takes after Dottie, obviously, which is her half aunt, both in personality and looks. Hi, Ella. Ella's very curious, and jumps on people, so we're standing back. And then Apple, I didn't mention, this is Apple, I did talk about her, but Apple is Brownie's daughter from 3 years ago, and she is named Apple because she was born on Pie Day in March.
We named them Pumpkin and
Yeah,
Apple.
her brother was Pumpkin and she's Apple. But anyway, I'm sorry I don't have any cookies, Apple. And way over there in the distance, where is he? Oh, there he is, way out there. That's Larry. He is our fainting goat buck, if you can call him that. He was born in March of last year, and he was a quad. He's not born on our farm. We got him from another farm, but he is really small because he was the runt of a set of quads, and he faints a lot, like the videos. But we try not to scare him too much because we like him. But I'm not sure if any of these other goats are bred because he is terrified of them. And Dottie's pretty mean to him because she's mean. Yeah. She's a leader. Yeah, he does not want to be anywhere near them. So he's over there. We're going to go see him now. So we'll get to see him close up. But let's go. All right. So we're walking around to go see Larry, the goat. We're almost done with our goat checks. What else?
We just have to see Larry and then PETA.
And PETA. And Chip. See if you can go get him, Molly. Yeah. Larry's considering coming this way. He doesn't mind us, but he does not want to do anything to draw attention to himself around the girls. Kind of the opposite of most boys, really. Hold on, I'm gonna come around here. Hi, Larry. Larry!
He's nervous.
He's checking out my bag. He has like the cutest ears ever, and he's growing his little man beard, which really isn't a man thing with goats. You can see Apple and Brownie have beards too, but it looks manly on him. He's a tricolor buck. You can see he's got brown and black markings. Come here, Larry. Not sure what he's licking. You want to check his hooves real quick, Molly?
Medicine. The medicine.
Oh, right. He just had his red cell.
His hooves look good. We just did them.
His hooves look okay. So now, if he were like acting like an adult buck that we were hoping he would act like this fall, which he still could have bred all these girls. He's capable. His beard would be yellow and stiff, and he would be really, really gross.
I wouldn't even be able to touch him.
You'd probably think he was a brown goat because they pee all over themselves in
He's really gross.
in breeding season. Really nice. But we're getting close to the end of that anyway. We're in January, and usually they chill out a little on the hormonal behavior by the end of January. Hi, Rocky. Well, this is Rocky, our 1-year-old Great Pyrenees. He has a couple goats back here that he lives with. He guards them, keeps them safe, more or less. I mean, he barks at things. So hi, Rocky. He's also the dad of our new puppies. Oh my gosh, you better not jump. He just wants some hugs. Anyway, Rocky is in this pen back here because he can climb over field fence. So he doesn't climb out of the cattle panel, and I'm not sure if that's because he knows better at this point, because he knows that jumping fences is bad, don't you, Rocky? Yeah, but he he stays in this fence so he doesn't have to be tethered to keep him at home, because we don't want him wandering all over the place and running around the backfield with the coyotes. Right, Rocky? He's a sweetie, aren't you? He likes to give hugs, which is what he's trying to do to my arm right now. But I'm on the wrong side of the fence. So this pasture, he's back, is kind of a mess because this was our pig pen a couple years ago. I'm not sure why there are so much trash in here. I guess I need to go collect that. I would bet that the wind blew some stuff up against the fence and that some certain dog drug it in there. There is a compost pile in the middle of this pen because we thought we were going to put chickens or pigs in it, and that either of those would help turn the compost, but then we didn't do that. We put goats here so that Rocky could have his goat friends. Anyway, that's Chip over there, the brown goat. He's our Nigerian Dwarf buck. He's the father of all the Nigerian Dwarf babies for this year and last year. And this is Peta. She's a Nubian. She is a sweetheart. We got her last summer. She's had some trouble keeping on weight, but otherwise she's super nice. Rocky, you're really in the way. You are, yeah. Anyway, she's looking for some snacks. Uh-oh, where'd you go? Peta! The camera is not cooperating. Anyway, here's Peta. Peta! There's Peta. Anyway, she came with the name. I have no idea what it means or why they named her Peta, but I like to think of the acronym that goes with PITA, if you know what I'm referring to. Anyway, she was a bottle baby, so that might be something to do with it. Anyway, Chip is super interested in her and always around, but we aren't sure if she got pregnant this year because, where's my camera going? Because she's so much taller than him. So that's why she's still with him, because we're just not sure, and I want to give her the best chance possible because she, according to people we got her from, will make about a gallon of milk a day. And she's never been allowed to raise her babies before, which makes me feel kind of bad for her. With our other farm, they took away her babies as soon as they were born and then bottle fed them. And I want to give her a chance because we like to have our mama goats raise their babies. Hello ladies, we're back at the Nigerian Dwarf mama pasture. We have Fiona in the back and then Belle on the right. Jingle's walking up to us now, and June, we moved her over here because Jingle is her mama and she really likes being around her. So we just moved her back over here. Even though June, as I keep mentioning, is not a baby, she's 2 years old, she just still likes to be with her mom and gets kind of depressed if she's not around her. There's Snow standing on that box back there, being queen of everything. She is awfully wide looking for only being about 2/3, maybe almost halfway through her pregnancy. I'm hoping that that's pregnancy related. Otherwise, we got a really fat goat on our hands. They should be just about starting to show, and based on other years, I would say they are. Like Jingle looks a little bit bigger than Belle, and that's pretty typical for them. Belle usually has single babies, and Jingle has had twins the last time she had a baby. June is obviously not pregnant. She's way too small. And Fiona is also looking a little round, but not horribly large. Really like Fiona to have twins this year because she had a little bit of trouble with her single boy baby she had last year. He weighed almost 5 pounds, and she is a very small goat. That was like 10% of her body weight in baby. And his dad was really small, so I'm not sure why he was so big. But we're hoping she'll have twins because then they're usually smaller, like probably more like 2 pounds. I don't think she would have any problem with a 2 to 3 pound baby, but that 4 pound baby gave her some trauma. So nobody was hurt or anything. They were fine, but okay, you gotta look at Snow again. Look at her. Snow, how do you have 3 more months to be pregnant? She's almost as wide as that box. But goats are kind of like people in that the more babies they have, the more like they show earlier with their pregnancies and get bigger looking. So I hope you enjoyed meeting all our goats. There'll be more goats in the spring when our babies come. We'll be making a lot more goat videos then too. And I hope to see you then.